What is a growth mindset? According to psychologist Carol Dweck, it includes people that believe that their most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Over the course of the semester, I read 3 books: I Hate Myself by Shane Dawson, The Sun and Our Flowers by Rupi Kaur, and Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer. What do these very different books have in common and have to do with growth mindset? For context, Shane Dawson is a famous YouTuber who, throughout his life, faced many struggles. Some more internal, such as his battle with body dysmorphia from growing up morbidly obese, only losing weight when he reached his late teens. Others were external, including coping as a family when his father left his mother to raise 3 children. His books are portals to his thoughts, and it shows how events affected him. In the midst of his weight loss journey, he recalls thinking, "I just don't have the willpower to hit up the gym every day for 2 hours, and the idea of cutting candy out of my diet seems impossible." This is so his audience can not only know more about him, but also for them to relate and know if they are struggling, to give them hope. The Sun and Her Flowers, on the other hand, is a poem book, each chapter representing a stage in the process of breaking and healing. She tells the story of how she felt her lowest lows but managed to learn how to pick herself up and bloom. A message Cora carries through her mother that resonates through her books is that no matter what the situation is, or the societal or political problems you face, you can overcome them. Her mother has inspired her as an Indian immigrant in Canada facing a cultural block not only as an immigrant, but as a woman in a male-dominant society. On a completely different note, Fower's book is a non-fiction documentary that follows him as he figures out what secrets the meat and factory farming industry have been hiding. After having a child, he realized he wanted to make sure he was teaching him was morally right. Even though he grew up in a family that normalized meat eating, he decides that it's not worth the moral toll it is to eat meat. Although every text is very different, there's a common idea behind all these texts. Follow the path that is best for you. These 3 authors each had their own dilemmas. Dawson's being his inner dementor that made him feel like he would never be good enough, to Cora's feeling of never being able to fix a broken heart, to Fower's of leading his child to do the right thing. A problem, action, and solution event. A growth mindset. By getting help mentally through therapy, finding it in oneself that they are all they need to be whole, to informing oneself instead of being ignorant to issues. Foer wrote, "While it is impossible to wake a person who's sleeping, no amount of noise will wake a person who's pretending to be asleep." As people, we make mistakes. No matter how old we are or how mature we are, we will make mistakes. The influence the books have on their readers is to take those mistakes and learn. Although we will never stop making these mistakes, we can prevent ourselves from making the same ones.